Hi guys, my name's Broomhead. Today I'm going to take you through a video talking about the differences between hip thrusts and glute bridges. Okay guys, so first up we've got a hip thrust. So we're going to get into position and talk you through how we set it up. So we're going to sit down and rolling the bar in, pulling it right into your hips. So if we just try and get the bar up, so you're going to see a squeak into position. Okay, we're there. So up, keeping the chin tucked in, really driving the hips high. Control it back down to the bottom, not quite touching the ground. And then back up to the top, squeezing in. If we don't keep that chin tucked, you'll see if you drop your head back and then let your hips drop, you can see it moving into her back. Then you start to feel pain into your lower back. So keep the chin tucked and keep your core braced going through here so it stays nice and strong. The last thing we want to do is to shift the focus away from your glutes and into your back. It can really hurt your back. So going back down there, just rest for a second for me. If we're to move the feet further away, you'd find yourself struggling to get into position and you'd shift away from the glutes and more into the hamstrings. So we want the feet a close enough distance that you're sort of 90-degree angle as you come down and back up. So if we try it from there, you'll see, driving up to the top, it's quite hard to get up because her feet are a little bit too far away and she's almost sliding her feet away. So we want to pull the feet back in nice and close. Let's go one more final rep just to demonstrate. Chin tucked in, feet in position, driving up to the top and really squeeze those glutes, controlling it back down to the ground. Okay guys, so onto the glute bridge. This is performed on the floor as opposed to the bench and works a similar position but a slightly different angle. And you'll see we often wouldn't use a bar on this just because it's just awkward to be in the position. You don't get as much range of motion through your hips because obviously the floor's in a way, and you'll often start to slide backwards. So if we were going to use anything, I'd advise something more like a kettlebell as we've got here, but we're going to start off just showing the position and then we'll demonstrate the kettlebell. So first of all, just lie back. So from there, either hands at your side or sometimes hands behind, because you might find you slide backwards on the floor as you start to do reps. And then simply just thrusting your hips up, squeeze at the top, and slowly back down. Pause there. Again, if your feet are further away, you'll feel it slightly more in your hamstrings. Bringing them in close, you'll feel them more in your glutes. So if we go closer in, and then drive up again, that's it, slowly back down. And then one more if you put your feet quite far away. If we go there, you see there's a lot less movement in the hip, but then it's bringing the hamstrings in more. So you could variate between these if you wanted to as well, to try and work the whole back of your leg. So if we now add the kettlebell, for a little bit of resistance, you can get it right in the center of your hips, and then just driving up to the top and slowly back down. And just keep going for reps. So it's nice and controlled, and we can see the glutes are contracting at the top there as well. And then just pause for me. So if we were to add a band, obviously it's going to try and pull your knees in this way. So as you push them out to the side, it's going to engage your glutes even more because you're going to push up and push out at the same time. So let's bring that back down. So adding a band can be another advantage when you're potentially at home or in a gym where you're not using the bar, or maybe if you're beginning and you're just trying to get those glutes working, you can try this movement and it's a little bit easier to master before going on to a hip thrust with a bench and a bar. So guys, that's the glute bridge and the difference between the two. As I say, both are focusing on the glutes, but one I would say is more for a beginner just starting out, and the other is more for an advanced person trying to progress the weight and really load it up and get those glutes built up nice and big. So guys, if you found this video useful and you want more training tips, then go over to the Myprotein YouTube channel and check out the rest of our training videos.